Oh, right. Hi, I'm here. Did those lights behind me sync up? How? I make them so they're off just because I think it's cool seeing them so that they're. Did it really just turn off both of them? Are you serious right now? Lights? I swear to God, these lights hate me. What's up, Renzo? Okay, now they're off sync. I swear to God, if they sync up again. Ah, so I thought they synced up. Oh my God, are they about to? No, this one is so much further ahead on this one. There's no way they sync up. All right, well, so I have a story. We have the next chapter in the Plumber Chronicles, everybody's favorite ongoing story. So, you guys ready for this? Absolutely ridiculous. Plus, I have a Kit Kat. So, to do a bit of a recap, for anybody who has not been keeping up to date with the Plumber Chronicles, the and that's what I'm gonna call it now. It's the Plumber Chronicles. The plumber has to work on the unit upstairs, and to be able to get to the pipes for the unit upstairs, he needs into my apartment so that he can get in and do whatever he needs to do. He needs to get into the drop ceiling in the kitchen and then into the ceiling in the office. And he actually had to like cut out a hole so that he could work. Well, he started work 7, almost 8 months ago, and he's still not done. It should have been like 1 or 2 weeks, and then that was it. It was done. But this dude never shows up when he says he's gonna show up. For 6 months, the stuff has been unworked on, and he would be like, "Oh, I'm gonna come by today," and then there was always an excuse as to why he couldn't come by. And like, it's not fair to my landlord lady because she can't put anybody upstairs. There's no working plumbing for the upstairs bathroom right now. So, she can't even rent out the unit. Meanwhile, this plumber dude is like, "Ah, yeah, I'll come finish it up right now." Never shows up. So, after months upon months of actually actively trying to get this plumber to come in and do his job, he finally shows up. And it was like, great, he's here. Let's finish it. Probably like 5, 6 hours later, he hasn't finished. And he showed up on a day that I was live, by the way. So I had to quickly end stream and then pretty much just sit there unable to do any kind of work stuff because he was there doing the plumbing stuff. So finally, he's like, "All right, I'm gonna come back tomorrow, finish this up." He needed a new pipe or whatever, or a different type of fitting, whatever, and he wasn't able to get it to that day, so he's just gonna come back tomorrow after he gets the proper fitting. Uh huh. Never shows up. Literally, all he needs to do is put in like three more pieces of pipe and he's done. But he never shows up. So we're like to our landlord lady, is he gonna show up? What was he doing? What is gonna happen here? She's like, I don't know. I'm like, that's probably something that you should know. So fast forward, because dude never shows up for I don't know how long. And fast forward to yesterday. I thought those lights synced up behind me again. I was about to be so mad. I took off yesterday because I had a doctor's appointment. Doctor said I was alive, apparently. I never knew that. I thought I was dead. Um, but Dragon and I are just laying in bed like we don't have anything to do until right around when my doctor's appointment was. So we were just kind of relaxing a little bit, just not in a rush to do much because the doctor's appointment was at like 2, right? Which would have been 2 hours in the stream, and there wouldn't have been a point to stream before or after unless I started really early or went really late. So it was like, we'll just all attention onto the doctor's appointment. We get a knock at like 11 a.m. Keeping in mind, we wanted to just kind of chill for most of the day yesterday. But we get a knock, and it's the plumber. He decided to show up. No warning, no letting us know, no letting the landlord lady know. Just showed up. I was like, okay, whatever. I told him, you have to be out of here by 2 o'clock. I have a doctor's appointment, so you can't be here 2 or later. He's like, okay, that's fine. Thank God my doctor's appointment is like 2 minutes down the road, right? Well, he gets the work done in the kitchen, and so he has to come into the office to finish it up. And he's like, what time is it? I'm like, it's about 12:30, give or take. He's like, all right, let's just do it. So he has me rip all of the stuff out of my closet so that I can take the shelf off in there so that he can put a ladder in there to get to the ceiling to open it up and then work on the pipes. And he told me straight to my face, yeah, just let me know or let your landlord lady know whenever we're on our way back from the doctor's office. He'll come back by and finish it up because all he has to do is in there and he's done. Completely done. I was like, okay. So my office is a wreck. And I need to preface all of this with he does not try to keep his work area clean. Like, thankfully, he is at least conscious of the rubber cement and stuff like that he drips everywhere. But he has all this stuff and he's either destroying drop tiles, like the drop tiles in the kitchen look god awful now because of how much he's destroyed them. Like they were already kind of crappy, but they've gotten worse. And we can't even put in the new drop tiles that our landlord lady has because he still has to run the pipes from like one tile that he left open while I have cats right above the fridge where the cats could jump up and get into the drop ceiling, which leads to the outside. He leaves it open, and like every single time he comes to work, when he's done for the day, he's just like, okay, I'm done, and then leaves. He doesn't put any of the drop tiles back. He doesn't do anything. He just grabs his stuff and leaves. And when he opened the ceiling in the office, he dropped wood chips and wood pieces everywhere. and it was a mess. And he just got done making a mess in the kitchen with destroying the drop tiles. There's a whole bunch of crap all over the place from the drop tiles. And then he's cutting PVC pipe, making little like shavings of PVC pipe, and they're everywhere. But he gets to work. About 1:30 comes around, he's like, "Okay, I'm going to go get some lunch. Let landlord lady know when you're on your way back. I'll come by and we'll finish this up finally." Great. He leaves. Dragon and I are like, "Yes, he's going to finally finish everything. Clean up the nonsense of a mess that he made everywhere. Go to my doctor's. Get out of the doctor's appointment. Let the landlord lady know." She's like, "Great. I'll text him." Great. This is where the Plumber Chronicles takes a turn. The Plumber Chronicles are not over because he never shows back up. Keeping in mind, I told him we would be about an hour. My appointment was at 2:30. I said we'll be back around 3:30. He knew when to be ready to come back. He had all of the information he could have ever wanted, and he told me to my face, "I'll be back today." He left some tools here. He left a hole in my ceiling. He left a whole bunch of crap everywhere. He hadn't closed the drop tile in the kitchen. I had to fix that, and there were pipes that he had to run just hanging out. Thank God Dragon and I were able to get him up in enough to close the drop tile ceiling just a little bit. He doesn't show back up. And my landlord lady, we text her. We're like, "Is he coming?" She's like, "I don't know. I'll text him, see what he says." He says to her, there must have been some miscommunication about when he would be back because he has his grandkids now and he won't be able to come back tonight. There was no miscommunication. He knew when to come back. There was no bullshit. There was no, "Oh, I don't know what you're saying." It was very fucking clear when he should have came back. And so, because I need to stream, I need to be able to do some kind of work. Dragon literally is off work until Thursday. And her last day that she had worked was when she got called in on Friday. No, Thursday. The last Thursday. Like, she literally does not have any hours. So my little bits of income that I've gotten throughout the last month and a half is what Dragon and I are living on. We literally have barely circumnavigated having our electric and our water shut off. To give you guys how much of a holy shit we're in and why I have the Ko-Fi goal. So I need to work. And so we tell my landlord lady, we're not free again until Monday. She's like, "Okay." So she tells him, and he replies, "So I can't come tomorrow morning?" So my landlord lady was like, "You sure you can't come tomorrow morning?" We're like, "No! We said we're not free until Monday." And so I had to be that guy. I sent a very long, very annoyed text message to my landlord lady. I said, so as much as I'd hate to, I have to be that guy. If the plumber doesn't show up Monday, I have to ask you to find one that will show up when he says. The song and dance is getting really old. I literally ripped apart my office so that he could get in here and do it today. He then told me straight to my face that he'll be back later and to let you know when we are on our way home so he could come back. He leaves our place filthy and disgusting, doesn't put the drop tiles back. Pretty sure he bent one of the railings that the tiles sit on, and now I have a hole in the ceiling of my closet because he never closed it due to the fact that he was coming back. Every time he says he's going to show up, I have to cancel any work things I had planned that day. And then he never shows up, and it's always a waste of time. I could have been doing some work while waiting for him today, but instead my office was a wreck, and I didn't do anything expecting him to knock any minute. It's ridiculous and unfair to us and to you, who I know you want to finally fill that unit. My landlord lady's only response is, I know it's really frustrating, but luckily it's almost done. I have to check to see if he is available Monday. I was frustrated before whenever he would say he's coming and then not show up. But now he's flat out lying, saying he didn't know when he was supposed to come back, so he didn't come back. Like, hmm, I, I wish I could, but I don't think I can because I don't have any direct correspondence with him. It's all through my landlord lady, and apparently, for some god awful reason, he's a friend of hers, so she's not gonna do anything about it. But it's like, how do you have the balls to fucking lie about whenever you were supposed to come back and knowing what time and when to come back? And then you have the balls after you're told that we aren't going to be available until Monday to fucking ask if he can come in the morning on a Saturday after you show up unannounced. To say that I'm furious with this fucking plumber is an understatement. Like, I'm so far past my last straw, it's unreal. Because, like, yesterday, my plan was chill, hang out with Dragon for a little bit before my doctor's appointment, and either like before or right after my doctor's appointment, I was gonna start going through some of my heftier classes and start getting through them because there's like 2 or 3 classes there that are like 16 plus hours. So I was gonna spend a lion's share of yesterday going through these heckin' chonkers of classes. And they were classes that I would really learn some in-depth stuff with, like Adobe Premiere Pro and Adobe After Effects. Two things that I really, really want to know how to do better with. And so I don't get to go and do that because he's sitting or working right next to me. And then he lies about not knowing when to come back after he already showed up unannounced when we had worked it out literally without any questionable things being said, with no ways that you could misinterpret or misunderstand it. And then he lies about it. So that's the update in the Plumber Chronicles. What's up, Queen? I just I struggle to understand this fucking asshole of a plumber. You're at a car show with the kiddo. I expect pics of all the pretty cars. And I'm not talking about those rice burners that people take to car shows where it's like, oh man, check it out. I got a Mitsubishi Lancer. Ah, this is worthy of a car show. Look at this. Like, no, I want to see them good muscle cars, them girthy muscular cars that are just like all right, so you know what? I know how frustrated I am. I'm more frustrated than you guys are about to be when I do this. That's pretty damn frustrated, isn't it? No, that was a Kit Kat. So with the update on the Plumber Chronicles, the store is 1 minute away from you. How's the new place? Besides the Plumber Chronicles, which I highly suggest going back to the beginning of the stream where I catch everybody up on the Plumber Chronicles. Really, you should listen. I could make a fucking book out of this. Be back within 5 minutes, but I'm talking about how I ate it. That didn't infuriate you? But yeah, besides the Plumber Chronicles, place is great. Love it. More space. The cats are happier. I have my own office. Make a podcast. Podcast called the Plumber Chronicles. I already got the king. You swallow them whole. That's kind of kinky. I mean, I usually put the whole like bar of Kit Kat in my mouth and chew it up. Flail him online. But yeah, it's just like the place is good. The dragon and I are infinitely happier here, despite it being very difficult because of one reason or another. Um, but yeah, it also now this was an awesome thing, kind of like a little celebratory moment. If you missed it in the Discord or on Twitter, we got our first Etsy sale. That's pretty awesome. Oh, look, there's Nate, the one who bought the first thing off Etsy. Oh, hiccup. should be shipped out on Tuesday. You really could. And like that's the thing. I think that's the thing that infuriates me the most. The amount of times that I've told my landlord lady, I can just go through a quick course on how to do what he's doing and I'll do it and it'll be done in like a week. We'll be done. Everything will be completed. She's like, "No, it's all right. He's coming soon. He's coming soon." It's like he ain't fucking coming soon. I don't know how to tell you this. Oh, I hate when you need to sign for it and you're like, "Ah, sleepy sleep. Boom boom boom. Ah, gotta get up, but sleepy sleep." And then you miss it. Yeah, so Nate, to tell you about how things ended up going with me trying to send you the Dragon Dagger. You put in the order. I was like, great. And so I looked, got the shipping label all set up from Etsy and everything. Got the thing printed so that the USPS could, if you weren't mentally ill, you would have stayed up. What's going on with your mental health? What's up, my dude? But yeah, so I was like, cool. We have like a half hour before the post office closes. I'm gonna just run up real quick. Like it's literally a 5 to 10 minute walk from my place, which is nice. So run up to the post office. I was like, here, I got this. Should be ready. Can just print the label, ship it. And they were looking, and turns out like the dude was like, I don't think they actually made the label because it was the end of the day. It's not coming up. Like I have the tracking number and everything, but it wasn't coming up in their system yet. So he was like, you could come back tomorrow, but we close at noon and we're only open for like 3 hours, so today. Or but we don't know if they're actually gonna have it set up and ready by today. And so I was like, you know what? I'll just wait until Tuesday. It's a holiday weekend. I want to make sure that like it has time to actually do what it needs to do. And they're like, yeah, that's probably best. And then, funny enough, like half hour after I get home, like right after the post office closes, I get an email like, hey, your shipping label is ready. I'm like, that would have been nice to know before. So I mean, I could have went up today, but one, I didn't want to wake my ass up at 9 a.m. I'm gonna be honest with you, and two, I still wanted to make sure, like, even though Etsy's saying that it's ready, like I want to make sure they actually have it properly prepared, and I don't want to just run up, be told, oh, it's not ready, and then come back. So yeah, paranoid, schizophrenic, but you take your meds, so it's not too bad most times. I got you. Well, don't worry. There are others in the community who go through the same thing, and we love you all the same. So, now that we caught up everybody on the Plumber Chronicles Etsy sale, which is big, and the shipping for it, what do we want to play today? Anybody got any ideas? Anybody got anything that they want to do, want to see, want to play? I'm still just like I still can't believe this fucking plumber. If he would have shown up today, even though we said we were gonna be busy, was going to fucking rip his head off and shit down his throat. Oh, if he would have shown up. If he shows up tomorrow, I will do the same thing. You like the RuneScape streams? We can do some RuneScape. The best? Oh, I guess I can give a little peeksy peeksy. You like Minecraft streams? Sorry. Uh, so a little peeksy peeksy at the next thing that I'm looking to add to the store here. I need to do a test print of it, but I know somebody who's gonna be a little excited about this one. Poor Nate's gonna be like, take my money. For those of you who are confused as to what this is a star drop from Stardew Valley. Starfruit, star drop, same difference. But we got that, and then I need extra energy. I really do. We have this little guy. I have to make the walls here a little bit more thick, and I actually did a test print of this little guy, and it's hollow on purpose. I'll explain it in a second, but it was a very fragile small one, but it worked, but it's definitely something that I need to thicken up a little bit. But he's hollow. For those of you who don't know what this is, the arm should be a big giveaway here. It's a Junimo from Stardew Valley. And I left inside here open because whenever I print it, I want it to be big enough that you can put your own little to make a brachiodos. You'll have to send me a picture of it, and I could probably tell you. But I left it hollow because I want it to be like a little starter plant pot. Like if you're starting out your own little garden, or maybe even have like just a small plant that you want to put in, you can put it in here because the plastic won't like deteriorate or anything like that, and it'll hold everything nice and snug. So you can put in a little plant inside of his head, and it's like a little bitty plant pot. Fucking adorable, isn't it? Then he'll have his happy little face and everything. You'll have a little plant sticking out the top. Like usually the Junimos have like a apple stem with a leaf on it. Yeah, it's I have a test print of the Junimo done already, but like I said, it was really small. I just wanted to see if the dimensions were proper on it. And the wall, like for the stability of it, was too thin, so I gotta like thicken it up a little bit. But otherwise, like the arm and leg sizes and all that were. But what the fuck is this? Why is it so small? What is this? Hold on, let me. Where's the zoom on this? Was it? It's from Monster Hunter. So I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Renzo. I really am really bad at making characters. So if you notice, whenever I was showing the Junimo, it was just a sphere with some arms and legs. I tried to make it so that the Junimo had an apple shape originally, and the little indent on the top of its head, I couldn't get to be how I wanted it to be, so I finally just said screw it and just made it so that it was hollow. It wasn't supposed to be hollow at first, but I couldn't figure out how to get it to work right. So making characters, even something simple like a Junimo, frustrates the hell out of me sometimes. So I'm just being honest with you. I don't think I'd be able to make that one. I, I'm gonna be real with you. You're not saying it has to be done today. I don't know if I'd ever be able to do that. That's you kind of asking quite a bit there. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, I'm not worried about the star drop. The star drop is definitely gonna be able to be done pretty easily. Um, it's just like once I have the Junimo perfected, I'll probably test print. So the reason why I'm going to be bringing them out today or soon, I should say, is because I was starting to run out of filament, so I had to wait until I actually got a sale before I could do more because I test print them. I don't want to just print them and then like have to fix it on the fly or anything like that because it's not how I want it to be. I want it to be like ready and good looking good so I can put it up on the store and it's nice, right? That's why I had the dagger. I mean, yeah, that's a good idea. Or you can always just put in a fake plant, fake flower in there. But yeah, so since Nate bought something from the store, I actually have the ability to buy more filament here soon. So uh I'll be able to actually test print these and make them how I want to make them. The nice thing about the Junimo, boink doink doink. There we go. Where's my face? Nice thing about the Junimo, because I'm printing white filament, um, I can literally paint the Junimo any colors. So like, I might actually print like 4 of them and do red, green. What all colors are the Junimos? Oh, there's actually 4 colors. So there's red, green, blue, and yellow. So I'll probably print all 4 and do one of each color kind of deal. That way we can have a nice little collection and people can see that they can choose the color that they want the Junimo to be and everything else. It'll be really cute. They're not going to be super expensive. They're smaller, so expect it to be much cheaper than like the Blades of Chaos or the Dragon Dagger. I might even just do the like a Junimo set so that it's worth the shipping, I guess. But yeah. Anyway, RuneScape. We haven't done a RuneScape stream in a while. What do we want to? What do we want to do? I've been doing a crap ton of Corp, and Corp hates me. I'm at 80 kills, and I've only gotten the actual good drop, good regular drop of the Onyx Bolts E once. It's very upsetting. Makes me feel very big sads. I also have a ton of antidote. That better not be. I feel like that is. Renzo, if you just BRB'd me and then drop the duty. Nate! Thank you for the coffee over on Ko-Fi. Thank you so much. Alright. Let's sell a couple of these. Definitely don't need that many of them. We'll actually sell a couple of those as well. What do we have too much of? We have a ton of cannonballs. Was that you? Knocking sound though. If Dragon say yes and that was the plumber. Hell hath no fury like me ripping his face off. Another extra mill right there. That's kind of nice. So, I'm sitting here thinking about this. So I know, like, for my goals for May, I'm nowhere close to them. I've kind of taken a step back from RuneScape a little bit, kind of just been doing more AFK stuff, and I've been doing a lot of Corp, and Corp is something that's like, it takes 15 minutes per kills. The timing on that was fucking hilarious. Another Ko-Fi thing. Renzo, what are you doing? Now that you said that, I need to do it. God damn it, Renzo. One, how you gonna go make the notification sound land at the perfect timing? And two, god damn it, man, thank you, but stop. Thank you. This is the notification. So, the music stops. But yeah, so Corp is like 15 minutes per kill. How many hours have I spent at Corp at this point? Or minutes. I've spent 1,200 minutes. So how many hours? I've spent 20 hours at Corp. Enjoy your food, Renzo. Thank you again. God, 20 hours at Corp already? I mean, I have fun with it. Like, I genuinely actually enjoy killing Corp, so I can't really say much. Let's just sell all this stuff as well. Just clean out the loot that I've gotten. I have a Hellhound task for Slayer, which means I could go kill Cerberus. But I don't know if I want to. I might just do a quick, some simple honey ham sandwiches for lunch. You think you eat it? Sometimes that stuff just sounds so good, don't it? So I'll go through like these phases where I really enjoy myself. One of like some from the deli lunch meat sandwiches, and like I usually do like some honey ham, some pepperoni, some salami, and like provolone cheese on it, right? And sometimes that stuff just hits good, and I'm like, oh, you know what I want right now? I want some lunch meat sandwich. I think I'll eat it. Wait, hold on. Gotta do true to form. Give me a second. Hold on, gotta open it. I think I'll eat it now. I'm trying to be. Besides the plumber pissing me off, I can't really complain all that much. It's been a relatively like halfway chill kind of day yesterday. So, and it was nice because Dragon and I kind of just like hung out for a lot of the day. Okay, so what was I doing? Yeah. We're just gonna... Nope, wrong helmet. We're just gonna go cannon the Hellhounds. We'd eat a loaf of bread every day. Yeah, I mean, so there's been many a times where I've gotten real close to being homeless, and that's just terrifying, man. Uh, so like, what the hell am I trying to grab? This. In my content creator career, there's times when like things are going really well, don't have to worry about much, and then there's times where it's like I don't know how I'm gonna make sure I keep a roof over my head. And for a long time I was terrified because for a year or two it was not fun, yeah. But like in Pennsylvania, so to give reference, I learned about this like a couple of years ago. When I was pretty decently well off, I had the idea like I was gonna get some like old shirts, old clothes and stuff like that, especially when it was starting to get cold, go down to the big city and start like giving out stuff to the homeless people, like little care packages, that way they weren't like just suffering to suffer, you know what I mean? And up until I went to go do that, like we had seen people standing on the side of the road for who knows how long, like every time we went into the city, and it was like homeless need help kind of deal, whatever they end up putting on their signs. And then when I went down again, there was nothing. And so I was like, what's going on? And I looked it up. Pennsylvania actually, for better or for worse, has a policy that if you... Oh, shoot it. Thank you. If you are homeless and found to be like just sitting with like no home or on the side of the road or whatever, chances are you're actually going to probably be picked up by the police, and you'll spend a night in a jail cell while they find a homeless shelter that has space for you, and then they'll take you to the homeless shelter. So not necessarily like getting arrested for being homeless, but getting you off the street kind of deal, right? And at first I was like, wow, that's kind of a dick move. You're arresting people for not having home. But looking at it in retrospect, I can see why they decided to do that, because especially since it was starting to get colder out at the time, the people going and like, or the police picking them up off the street and taking them into a jail cell actually was saving them from being outside in the cold. Even though it's not the most comfortable, you at least have a bed, you have a blanket style thing. Like, this is assuming that they don't do anything decent for them whenever they take them into jail. It's a heated area. They have a blanket, they have a bed. Like, it's better than what they were having just out on their own as it stands, right? So like, I can see why they decide to do it. It's kind of nice, and then they take them to a homeless shelter so that they can start working to do whatever it is that they need to do to be able to get back to whatever it is that they want to get back to, you know? From being arrested in the past. I mean, that's fair, and I'm sure there's more people out there like that, but like in a generalized sense. Now, I'm going off of the assumption because it makes me feel better about it, and I'm not saying this is true at all, but like I'm going off of the assumption that even though they're quote unquote taken to jail, they're actually I'm alive. I know it's crazy, isn't it? Very. I'm going off the assumption that it's not like you're held in jail kind of deal. Like I'm going with the assumption that okay, you're in there, but you actually have a nicer, comfier bed. You have a nice little area that you can kind of hang out on. I'd probably rather be in jail for a night than the streets. Yeah, see, you're state next door to me, so we have this very similar winters where it gets ungodly cold some nights. And so I was like, okay, I can see this. I will accept this because they're not under arrest. They didn't do anything wrong. They were just given the shorthand of dealt a shorthand in life, right? And so like I imagine they probably give them a nice pillow or something like that. Let them actually be comfortable when sleeping, like they're not actually in a jail cell with other people like, oh, you're in trouble. No, I like to think that it's actually them kind of having a decent meal and getting comfortable for the first time in who knows how long. You're gonna keep attacking me, aren't you? Begone, demon. What the hounds? I almost said cow. And now, like, some jail food actually slaps. Yeah, and I mean, like, so if I was law enforcement and I had to enforce this policy, now I have one of them tender hearts where I feel bad knowing that like people were struggling and like they got dealt a shorthand and stuff like that. So I'd be like, hey, what do you want for dinner? Like, is there anything that sounds really good? They give you a real good meal. I believe it. But I'd be like, do you want like some kind of fast food? Do you want something decent? Like, I'll pay up to like maybe like $30 for you to have a decent meal tonight, because you never know when the last time that homeless person had an actual decent meal. You know what I mean? And if you're gonna be taken to quote unquote jail because you're homeless, like you might as well be at least a little nice to them and like make them comfortable because they're already uncomfortable. The least you can do is make them comfortable, you know? That's what I would do. I'm not saying that's what actually happened, but I'd like to think that that's a thing that happened. Again, it makes me feel better. It helps me sleep better at night. But yeah, so all that to say, what was I talking about? Homeless. Yes. So, for quite a long time, I had a very, very, very tough patch at one point. Tough to the point where, like, I actually, to be able to pay for anything, I had to go and talk to like churches and stuff like that. It's like it was bad because my mom, she had lost her job because of like stupid nonsense, and so like mom couldn't help. I didn't have anybody else that could help. Like it was really tight, so I had to actually like suck up some of my pride and like full scale ask for help hardcore because it was bad. because who wants a homeless person in their house? Yeah, and I mean, I don't like that I understand, but I do understand, like, some people are hesitant to let a homeless person in because there are homeless people who are homeless because they were always in trouble, they were stealing, they were doing things that they weren't supposed to do. So if you let someone into your house, you know, you never know if they might actually try to do something illegal. So, like, I do understand people's hesitations. Like, as much as I would help them, I don't think I would invite them into my house. As rude as that sounds. Like, the original plan for whenever I went down into the city was like it was myself and my ex at the time. We were gonna like she had crocheted scarves. I'd gotten a whole bunch of like old clothes for them to wear, and people were actually sending like little care packages that I was taking down to them, and then we learned that they had enforced this policy and we would never be able to find it, right? Um, but yeah, I had a really bad stretch, probably about 2 years ago now, where like I'm not a religious person, right? I'm not someone who be like, "Oh, God saved me." Like I'm I'm atheist, for those of you who don't know. Now, I'm not saying that I know that this is how it is. I'm just saying that I struggle with the idea that someone is being divine and dictating my every move. That's not something that I can openly believe. Can you put the cannonballs in the freaking cannon? Good lord. Like, that's something that I struggle to believe, right? But I'm not saying that anybody's wrong or anything along those lines. But I actually had to go and, like, ask churches for help because I literally had no money. I had nothing. And I had no other place to turn to. And for any of you who know me, you know I struggle. Both. At some point, I'll figure out how to actually make stuff to do with the jewels. But yeah, so I struggled to ask for help, and goddamn, it was very difficult to not only ask for help, but like to get help from there, because not because I was too proud to get help from there, but because I felt guilty because they were helping me, and I couldn't openly share in their beliefs, I guess you could call it. And so I was like, I'm sorry, I'm asking for this help, and it's rude of me to ask, especially because this is how I see things. I felt so bad. But yeah, I definitely know the scare. I've never been homeless, but I've been on the verge of it many a times in my content creator world sphere thing. Okay, I really expected this to go a little bit faster. I'm not gonna lie to you. I guess we already killed 40 of them. I just want to burn through this task. I kind of just want to burn through some tasks. Like, I could have went and killed Cerberus, but I didn't feel like dealing with the wild pie to be able to actually fight him. Am I dead? No, the doctor says I'm alive. I never knew that I was alive, but the doctor said, King, you're alive. Oh yeah, thank you for the like. Oh, Jarv, I watched your video reacting to my initial take on... That's bullshit? I know. I was hoping I'd be dead, could collect the undead settlement. I don't know. Yeah, I watched it. I've been debating if I want to make a reaction video reacting to your reaction video reacting to me and my initial take on why Kick isn't gonna survive. Been losing weight. You lost 40 pounds in about 6 months just by eating less. Well, as long as you're staying healthy, that's great. Super proud for you. Please do. So if I make a reaction video reacting to your reaction video reacting to my initial take on Kick, are you going to make a reaction video reacting to my reaction video reacting to your reaction video of you reacting to my initial take on Kick? Holy mother of God, that was confusing to say. Good Lord. We're just gonna... Oh, that's awesome, Nate. I'm super pumped for you. Reacception. If I move you right... Oh, well, you're dead. Ooh, clue scroll. I think they only give a hard clue scroll, right? Just go back here while I look. Smoldering Stone, a 1 in 33k chance. Yeah, they only give a hard clue scroll. I think we're gonna pick up the cannon and go do this hard clue scroll and then come back. I'm still slowly working to get 100 of each clue scroll reward casket to open up at once. Lizard. Oh God, no! Not the Lizard Man Canyon. What glue? We don't have any super. Only the rubber cement style glue. Why? Do you want me to try to glue it?
Yeah.
Let's leave it in here. I'll try it after stream. Dragon broke her watch. I'm either gonna get yelled at or she has no idea that I said something. DJR Chasm of Fire. Yeah, I've been trying to do every clue scroll as soon as I get the clue scrolls, because it's gonna take me so long to actually get 100 of each. Oh, you're the obnoxious one that has both fighting styles. A new clue. Aggie, I see. Drainer Village. Sounds long. I'm doxing your laws. Dog. Sounds long. I mean, you know what else sounds long? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. Those all sound long. Yay, another clue. Outside Lieta, or in Perfidence after Song of the Elves. Answer 53k. Oh, is that the. Oh, God, no. I gotta go find them. So wait, why you dog sitting? Don't use it as a Steam name? You know, that'd be perfect. I'ma just. My stream title from now on is gonna be Anti-Disestablishmentarianism Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Both at the same time. Supercala anti-disestablishment fragilistic expialidocious Just combine them. Brain broke trying to do that. By the way, I don't think I'm gonna actually combine them. Oh, they're in Perfidenis? Where? Oh, she does the singing thing, maybe. They all went up north for the day and staying overnight? So what you're saying is you get the party. Reese, Gwyn, Lady Tonga. Welcome back, Lorenzo. Alright, well, none of you guys are who I was hoping for. Where the heck is a loon? You don't want to... I understand that more than you will ever know. Okay. She's got to be here somewhere, right? Is she upstairs? That sounds like me. Is she up here? Lund. She can be found in the city north of the Dye Trader. Of course, I didn't even go over towards the Dye Trader. Why would I go over towards the Dye Trader? That's not where I thought she was gonna be. My nose is itchy, I'm gonna rip it off. Oh, now you give me a freaking arrow. Stupid game. Excuse me. Oh, I guess I don't. Spot on, thank you. Another Certain Wizard Fossil Island. Oh, what are these clues? They make me want to snooze. See what it did there? That was pretty good, wasn't it? You're not gonna let me actually do the Fossil Island, are you? Nuts. To dig site. Alright, so where am I going? I like the audio here. Your Amazon pack's still coming? Hell yeah. Is it coming, Daddy? Oh yeah. I'ma travel with a rowboat and then grab it and so boat. Row. I don't blue ball blazes know. Barge camp north. Well, what are you? A barge? No. No. God, no. God, that's not where I wanted to go. All right. A barge is not the correct answer. I'll get it. I had a 1 in 3 shot to get this right, and didn't get it. So I got a 50-50% kind of chance to get this right now. Like, there's no way that I could possibly do the wrong one, right? Hey, I did it. I'm intelligent. This dude just out here in the middle of nowhere doing plank mate. Oh, blood rune. Mostly harmless. Brother tranquility. We just need to go to Varrock real quick. Woo 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 woo. Dragon Tooth, mostly harmless. Oh, so watching the only real TikTok that I watching the Family Feud TikTok. My God, if you've never watched it, you have to. Things are funnier than belief. Like, holy mother of God, they're hilarious, right? Oh yeah. Spot on, another clue. Woohoo! Bick, weird old man next to Bick. So watched one of them today, and the prompt was, if a man's zipper broke in the middle of church, what would he use to cover it up? And people are like, shirt tail or like the Bible, something like that, right? One of the people went, a kid. And Steve Harvey's like, what? A kid. And one of the players even walked over to the other side because they were like, I don't want to be on this team. And he's like, I mean, like, a kid, like a little baby. It's like, that makes it worse. And then the worst part about it is it was up there. Oh, it was so bad. It was good. I was like, oh my God. I can't believe you just said that on live television. Well, not live, but on television. Oh, for me, wow. Oh my God. Yeah, I got it. All right. Spot on, there, chap. Oh, there we go. We got the reward casket. We're good. Let's just head back to Falador. We don't need to go to Villark. But yeah, it was so good. No, God. Yeah, I hear you, wise old man. It was so good. Let's see, how many of those do I have now? I have 7 beginner, 1 easy, 1 medium, 6 hard, and 8 elites right now. I need master to complete the collection. But I haven't even hit double digits for any of them yet. Oh. Yeah, seriously, if you want to laugh, just go watch the Family Feud TikTok. It's so good. I'm pretty sure Dragon actually gets annoyed with how much I watch the Family Feud TikTok. You best be staying up there. We ain't doing the circling thing. Because, like, Dragon will watch all these different types of TikToks, and, like, she's all over the place with it. She's got, like, cosplay, she's got funny things, she's got, like, cooking stuff, and making little figurines, you know, all this stuff that she watches. And like, she'll sometimes have, like, cute pets and everything, and she'll send me a couple TikToks. It's like, yeah, you know, whatever. And then I just always have, like, look, this is funny. I'm pretty sure she actually gets annoyed with it at some points. She's like, oh my god, you're not even gonna talk about this funny thing that I sent to you. And then this with the worst kinds of, like, my kind of humor jokes, which are not her kind of humor jokes. Actually, yeah, I think I still need a mime mask, right? Oh no, I have them all. Never mind. Cool. Let's just go back and continue killing some hellhounds. Them puppers. Cool. Cindy's laid down. Ah. So, anybody who celebrates, anybody doing anything for... What is Monday? Memorial Day? What are you? I don't remember. Whatever holiday is Monday. I think it's Memorial Day. I've always, and I mean always, get Memorial Day and Labor Day mixed up. Like, I can never keep track of which one is which. I just got spikes in the grundle. Bam, 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 bam. Nothing for Monday? I mean, I don't know if it's considered a holiday for you as well. What is it? Memorial Day? May 29th. Nope. Is it Oh yeah, Memorial Day. Yeah, I was right. Pretty much quick synopsis of Memorial Day. What is it? It's a day where we, like, remember those who have fallen in wars and whatnots. Like, it's important, but also, like, I don't know, I might sound like the asshole for it, but I don't feel like it needs to be, like, hyped up as much as it does. And the annoying thing is, like, it's remembering those who've given their lives so that, you know, we could be free and have the country that we have. But instead of, like, doing something where it's, like, remembering them, everybody's like, let's go out and barbecue and have a party. It's like, wow, you're really, you know, remembering very well. Well done. Your 4th and 5th of May. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it as a holiday. I think people I'm a firm believer that something like Memorial Day should be something that is done regularly and not have to have a special occasion. Let's try right there. What's up, Mr. Shmee? How you doing, buddy? Pay respect to those who fallen in war and fifth to celebrate our freedom. See, that I could get behind. Yeah, I agree, Nate. Like, we have Veterans Day. I feel like Veterans Day and Memorial Day could be combined. Or like how it is for the Netherlands, right? Like, put one right after the other. Trying to learn voice meter? Good luck. I know the struggles. I still don't know what the hell I'm doing with this damn thing. No, that's still not a good spot for it. God damn it. Just try like right here. You'll need it. So what's got you trying to learn how to voice meter? You got something cool and big and awesome planned? Are you gonna be like ding dangling the wing dangles on the poopy doopies? Damn it. Nope. That's still not a good spot. Let's try right here. Not enough space. What about here? Not enough space. Here. I guess right here is the best we got. Tired of your sound always being messed up? So I'd hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you're probably gonna have a lot more sound issues using voice meter than whenever you don't. I probably would not be using voice meter if it wasn't what I'm using to transfer like game sounds and my mic and all that between the PCs. Alright, Nate, go do your thing, my dude. I don't know, I suck with sound stuff. So maybe it's just me being bad at it, but I always get screwed over by voice meter. I find myself trying to tinker with it and get it to working again. Yeah, I mean, when you got it, it's great. Like, when you got it, you're good. It's just getting it. That's the problem. The funny thing is, like, Jason, he uses voice meter for like everything. Like he literally has it everywhere. Helpful community holding your hand on it. Yeah, so Jason's supposed to like not only help Mina, but help me figure out what the heck I've done wrong for mine. But he's been traveling, and so he hasn't been able to, and it's like, oh god. Because mine's all borked. Mine's supposed to be able to like transfer my mic from like stream PC up to my gaming PC, so I can use Discord on my gaming PC if I want. And then I'm supposed to have like game sounds so that I can do game things on the stream PC, and then it transfers it up to the stream PC so that the stream can hear it, and all this other stuff. And it's like I sometimes it works and it's like, oh yeah, look at how good it works. And then other times it's like, no, that not how that work. It's pretty bad, if I'm being honest with you. Bam, 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 bam. You know, sadly enough, I'm still waiting for the damn plumber to try to show up today. Like, I'm on edge thinking like he's gonna show up at any moment. He's just gonna show up. You write a user manual for yourself? I'm gonna need you to make 2 copies. One for you, one for me. Welcome back, Nate. Like, I hate the fact that I feel like the plumber is just gonna show up randomly. It sucks. Oh, there's another clue scroll. Alright, let's go do the clue scroll real quick. Might as well, right? Try and get 100 of the clue scroll caskets, so. Where are we going? Oh, read how to breed scorpions. Northern bookcase on the first floor of the first tower of Sorcerer's Tower. What? Oh, I gotta go to Camelot. Okay. What does it say, Camelot? A knock sticker? Oh yeah. You want another thing to work on learning, Shmee? I'll give you another task. Because I've been working on learning this for a while and it hasn't been working for me. We got the jewels, but I can't figure out how to make any kind of redemption. See, we got those. Bot, thank you. Right? But I'm using streamer.bot for them and trying to make a redemption. Yeah, redeem the family jewels, if you know what I mean. Yes. But I can't seem to get the redemptions to work properly. Don't you redact your message. We all know you're looking for the family jewels. Wink wonk, wink wonk, wink wonk. Redeme the jewels. Now you just sound French. Wait, is it here or is it upstairs? Oh, it's here. Found another clue scroll. Mother of the reptilian sacrifice. What? Oh, I gotta go to Zolandula. Pentecost tomorrow, Monday. What is Pentecost? Yeah, but this way sounds so much better, Shmee. You sound like a very sophisticated Frenchman. Let them the jewels. I feel like Shmee's struggling today. He's like, voice meter. Oh wait, no. Voice meter has made my brain go French, and I can't purposely talk the way that I want to talk. Me typing is not working. How's my French accent? How was my French accent? A Christian holiday being Dutch we celebrated for 2 days. Sound like the Dutch have the right idea. Wait, where do I go for the what in the butt? What? Fairy resistance hideout? French accent is my accent? Hell yeah. Thank you, Stream Elements, for informing me that the bot is running. There we go. Oh, goody. I love these things. I actually do love puzzles like this. But the puzzle solver just makes this so much quicker. So normally I'd solve these like myself. Requires a spade. Good enough. That one gonna be interesting to get to. I don't know how to do that. Okay, okay. I don't know why I keep going French. Don't ask. You need a little bit. There we go. Wait, isn't there a thing where I can... Better. Saves me 10 seconds. God, King, get your brain out of the French. Ah, it sounded even worse. Nobody pay attention to what is happening to me today, because I don't know. It's the stupid plumber. He made my brain... He made my brain go... Why was that so hard? Probably because my brain go... I hope it doesn't require 20 gold, because I didn't bring 20 gold. I mean, I guess I could technically kill an ogre to get 20 gold, but I don't really want to kill an ogre if I don't have to kill an ogre. You know what I mean? No, he hasn't even taken me out to dinner. If anything, he makes me clean up the mess after he's done. That dude is just standing there overlooking his people. Nope. Seriously, I'm gonna need to like go back and like do... Where is it? There it is. Like grab all the times that I've talked about the plumber and just honestly make a full like video of the Plumber Chronicles. For Sally Domain. You're not French King. Calm down. That would be epic. It would take so long to find all of them. It's literally been going on for 7 months. I don't know if I'd actually be able to do it. Pisk my booty fishing colony. I still need to find somebody who wants to edit for me. Anybody want to edit for me? If your edits do good enough, you'll eventually get paid. That sounds so bad. Scrub that part out of your mind. A water battle staff? That's actually pretty good. The effects of this fire are magnified. Huh? Westernmost part of the Cabal Swamp. What? You're joking. Farming guild. This better be the last step. No, bring that back. That was so good. Hold on a minute. I don't remember that song. Wait, where is it? Okay, cool. Why is this song so good? This song is so good. Why have I never heard this RuneScape song before? Probably because that's like an area nobody goes to. I think we had a quest there at one point. That was it. This song has no right being as good as it is. I'm just gonna say it. It's way too good. No, wait. Nope. Hold on. Hold on. No. Pick it up, goddammit. I want it like right there. Where you find cheap laptop used so you can play RuneScape. What kind of budget are you working with? Because I guess that would be the tell-all for it. And like, do you want it specifically for RuneScape, or do you want it so that it can play other things? Like, what kind of strength do you want this laptop to have? Okay, I don't think that there works either. God damn it. Okay. Can we put it here? There we go. Maybe there will work. Go live on YouTube, not host your own, but join other StreamYards too. So you want something that's strong enough to be able to play RuneScape and also be able to, like, do the basics of going live, right? That's a pretty good spot so far. Yeah. Okay. And so budget-wise, like, what's your absolute, like, highest amount that you're willing to spend for it, or you're able to spend for it? And do you specifically want a laptop, or would a desktop also be something that you would be looking into? I used to be huge into laptops up until I got my desktops, and they're so much better. But I understand the convenience of a laptop. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, thank you for the like. What's up, Mark? How you doing, man? Like, I spend like 150, 200, but if you can quit some of your bad habits, probably be able to spend 300, 400, saved up for a bit. So, it's possible, but I think it would be difficult. I seem upbeat. besides the Plumber Chronicles having a new chapter put into it yesterday, I mean, Doctor said I'm alive, and uh, Dragon and I got to like spend the day together and just kind of chill, which was kind of nice. So it's kind of nice because like one of the things that Dragon and I do is we'll play Ragnarok, which is like a Viking drum beat saber essentially, and it's pretty nice. But anyway, so Nate, I would say for 150 to 200, you're gonna struggle to find anything that's gonna be too worthwhile. You might be able to do some low quality streams. You'd definitely be able to find something that you could play RuneScape on, but as far as streaming goes, you would usually want to be a little bit more expensive. Desktop is just going to be cheaper overall. Um, I love how I put it back on auto and it's still just playing the song. So to give you an idea, if you spent $500 on a laptop, you could get the same specs for like $300 for a desktop. And you can upgrade the desktop as you go. So like say you get a lower end desktop, you could actually get like a better CPU, better GPU, and put it in yourself, whereas the laptop, you just need to get a whole new laptop. And yeah, Dragon's good. She has a thing, she's confirming a new job later today, because where she's working right now, she worked like Thursday and she won't work again until Thursday. So she has like an entire week off, and so she put in her 2 weeks because she's got had an interview and they offered her the job and everything. She puts in her 2 weeks, and then the one manager had the balls to say, "We'll give you more money if you stay," and then proceeded to schedule her like 10 hours of work. It's like, I wonder why she's leaving. Good lord. But the new place, it's roughly the same pay but more stable hours, and it's out of the fast food industry. She's still in the food industry. She's gonna be a cook at a restaurant off the island on Wednesday night. Hell yeah, dude. I hope you enjoy yourself. But yeah, she'll be away from like fast food and stuff like that, so hopefully it'll be a little bit easier on her in total. So we'll see. But yeah, so Nate, I could look around. You're right over in Ohio, so you're actually, believe it or not, you're pretty close to me. I think I want to say you're like 5 hours from me, give or take. City to city. Obviously not looking at like exacts. But so you should have like some Best Buys and stuff like that near you. For stream, you want at least an i5 CPU and probably at least a 1080 GPU, but I don't know how much those would cost. Now keep in mind, you could get the i7, but if you're working on a limited budget, my suggestion is the i5 because that's gonna be more budget friendly. You got an i9. I have an AMD 5300K or whatever it is in my gaming PC. So there's ups and downs for desktops, right? Like Obviously, with a desktop, you're going to be able to, um, you're going to have cheaper computer overall, but you're going to need some peripherals, like mouse and keyboard and a monitor and stuff like that. Now, granted, you can plug the monitor into a TV, so if you have a TV, just a regular flat screen TV that has HDMI cable, you can plug it in there, no problem. And you don't need to get a monitor. It'll just be something to look for at some point. Mouse and keyboard, usually the computers will come with a stock standard mouse and keyboard that aren't anything special. If it's new, as far as like used or refurbished, I'm not sure. They might not. But you can probably get a cheaper mouse and keyboard for like 30 bucks, 40 bucks for both from Walmart. I would say your best bet is probably look around. If you have a Newegg near you, I would suggest them first. They usually have some deals going on. And if you don't have a Newegg near you, then I would suggest checking out Best Buy and see what their prices are for, like, I would go new or refurbished from Best Buy and then use that as a base ground for what to start working towards. Yeah, that's the old selling point there, Mark. What are we at? We're at the i9 9900K at this point. Yeah, so the reason why I say it's worth doing like the extra stuff with like getting an actual desktop and everything is because if say you get a PC that has like a 970 Ti GPU and an i5 CPU, you can upgrade the 900 series GPU and put in like a 1000 series. Yeah, I would say just i5 in general would work. You're not going to be able to run things like run games on the highest quality setting or anything like that. Like, don't expect anything out of this world, but it should be enough to do what you're looking to do. You know what I mean? It'll be a step into the direction of getting where you want to be with it. Mark got you with the Google search for which one to go with. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Boop, 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 beep, boop, boop. Yeah, sure thing. Are you in the Discord, Nate? If not, I would suggest jumping in there. There's a lot of people in there that have more knowledge than I do as far as computers go. Mark's an AI, confirmed. You are? Yeah, so I would 100%, like, as you start looking around to see where things are, in the Discord, like, throw the specs in there and be like, hey, is this gonna be good? Like, if you're unsure, be like, hey, is this gonna be good? And someone in there will be able to help you with it. Because if you decide to go the AMD route for your CPU, Jarv, Salty Jarvis, who was in here earlier, he'd be able to help you far better than I could. I've used Intel up until my gaming PC, and now I have AMD, and I still don't know, like, what's good, what's not on AMD, so he'd be able to help you the best with that. I just want this task to be done. I mean, I guess as far as this task goes, like, we've taken some time, but we got 2 hard clues out of it, so that's something at least. Yeah, I think that's a little out of the budget range there, Mark. You know, I've thought about, like, having a month where... That sounded like a nice car. I've thought about doing a month where, like, Chat GPT or whatever dictated the entire month of what we do, but yeah, a little out of budget. The GPU is more than the budget alone. Yeah, I've thought about having, like, AI takeover, where I literally have, like, Chat GPT or something dictate everything that I'm doing that month. Still not in the way. God damn it. Here, get attacked. Finish this task up and see what we get next. I don't feel like dealing with the eating the summer pie for Cerberus, but if I end up getting the like a task where I can do bosses, I'll probably do it. Do I have RTX or GTX? You got steak? I don't think steak is RTX or GTX. I'm gonna be honest with you. I also need to just hammer down and get 99 Slayer. It'll take so long. Oh, there's a clue scroll. We're just gonna hold on to it. I'm not gonna go leave and come back for 18 kills. Jorge has arrived. Ha ha ha. Beep, 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 beep. More happier than the other night? Yeah, it's mostly because, like, despite Plumber Chronicles yesterday was a halfway decent day. What have I been up to? Gaping. Yeah, so, like, despite not knowing what to play most days and things being as tight as they are, like, me taking a a little bit of time and like not streaming as much and just kind of relaxing has been a lot better for my mental health. And it's allowed me to kind of just like reset myself a little bit. I'm just... Yeah, I mean, I'll take the wins as I get them, right? And it's kind of funny because, like, with my little bit of, like, step back on content creation and trying to, like, focus on one thing or another in the classes that I've been taking, I feel like I'm starting to get an idea of the direction that I need to take my content and like the stuff that I need to do to make some of my content more engaging for people and more entertaining. And so I'm hoping, so literally, and I was talking to a couple people about this. I know the direction that I want to take my content. I know what I want to do as far as what my content, what kind of content I produce. I just either need to get past the mental block that I have of hearing my own voice when I'm editing, or I need to find somebody who is willing to edit for me. And like, I can't pay them right now, but if I manage to be able to pay them in the future, I will, kind of deal. You know, it would be like, hey, you're not gonna get paid right now, and that sucks, but I'm planning on paying you. As long as we both work together and do the things that I want to do and produce the content that I want to produce, like, it'll work. I'm like 98% certain it'll work, right? So it's just finding someone who's actually willing to do that. That'll be the trick. And if not, I have to get past my mental block. And I don't know how I'm gonna get past the mental block, if I'm being honest. Mark's like, check it out, I got more GPUs here for you. But yeah, like, as far as like short form content goes, I already thought of stuff that I want to do for, like, specifically TikTok and like how I want to approach TikTok content. So, basilisks. I mean, that's fine. We're kind of more just like chilling and chatting today over anything, so that's fine. Oh, that's not fine. I don't have... Oh, let's do our clue scroll real quick. Then we'll approach how we want to do that. No, why did you take the dagger? I want the clue, not the dagger. King Percival, BJR. Gotcha. But yeah, that's kind of like where my mind is at this point. And as weird as it sounds, like learning the means that I need. Wait, where is he? King Percival? Where the heck is King Percival? I'm gonna assume not here. I don't know where I am. Is he over here? Maybe? No, he's not over there. I don't know where King Percival is. First floor fairy ring. Is there a ladder here? No ladder in there. Alright, so it's gotta be up the hill then, right? But yeah, one of the classes that I've been going through with being like Premiere Pro and After Effects, I'm starting to, this looks very castle-esque. I'm starting to know how to do some of the stuff that I've been wanting to know and trying to teach myself. And god damn it. Over there. God damn it. And so it's been kind of nice actually almost feeling like I'm going forward. Even though the content is still kind of just sitting and not doing much. I feel like I'm moving forward and starting. God, I gotta go into the freaking wilderness. Nah, it's obnoxious. I'm starting to feel like I actually have a direction starting to kind of open up, which has been kind of nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna be getting any games anytime soon. I could just go to the Ferox Enclave. Let's just do that. So sold the first thing ever on Etsy. Shoutouts to Nate for buying the first thing from Etsy. That actually just barely took me out of the negative in my bank account. How many monitors do I have on? I have 3. I have these 2 right in front of me that are my monitors for like game and stream. And then I have one up above them up there, and that's where I run everything for the stream itself. E-Star Dome, gotcha. Whoop, 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 whoop. In an ideal world, because like I can only have my monitors how I have them because it's the monitor mount that I have is stationary, like I can't move them around. But in an ideal world, I would be able to move my monitors around and put them in a position that I'd like them, and I'd actually have 4 monitors probably. Yeah, I got a monitor mount. But I would have 2. The one that's up above my other monitors is vertical. But I would have 2 monitors vertical on each side of the main monitor, which would be right in front of me, and then I'd have another monitor right above the main monitor in between the vertical ones. That would be the like stream monitor. Then I would have like information, stuff like that I need on the left side, And I would have a whole bunch of stuff. It'd be wild. General Heining, entire camp. Gotta go speak to General Heine. These clues taking me all over the place now. Wait, is it in the Tyrus camp or? Oh god, I gotta go to Lieta. Yeah, my setup's good enough for now. I make the 3 monitors work best I can. Or I might even do, if I had my way, I would either do what I just said with like the how they're set up. Huh? Oh. Oh. Bounty Hunter? I think Jorge's talking about Bounty Hunter. I might keep 2 horizontal, their normal way. Am I going the right way? I think I am. No, I'm not. I'm a dummy. It's down here. There it is. But I'd keep 2 horizontal and then 1 vertical on the side for chat and stuff like that. And then have the one above. I don't know. I'd have to do it, but it's not something that I'm gonna be looking to do at any point anytime soon, so in Premiership next season? What's that for? Oh, goody, a puzzle box. Hopefully the poison damage doesn't take me out of it. That would suck. You have done well. And I'll live in Champions Guild. Champions Guild? Where the hell is Champions Guild? Soccer? God, I haven't gone to the Champions Guild in forever. No, I want the Focus on Clues for Champions Guild. No, Champions Guild. I guess we could just go to Varrock. Playoff finals on now. Nice. All right. Yay, we got a casket. Nice. All right, so now we gotta address the fact that I don't have a good crossbow to be able to actually go to Basilisk with. I only have a rune crossbow. I mean, I guess we could buy the dragon crossbow. Well, let's just see. Armadillo crossbow, there's no way I'm going to be able to afford. Dragon Hunter isn't going to help me, and I still can't afford that either. Zerite, I definitely can't afford. So I guess Dragon crossbow is going to be the only thing that I got to go for. It do the biggest suck, but this is what we need to do. Alright. Do that. You... Archer's ring. Wait, I can't take those. We'll actually just take the diamond bolts enchanted. What am I missing? Cape and gloves. A cape and gloves. And then I think we can just do 10. And do that for now. Because we should only need to use Protect from Mage, I think it is. Might take us a minute to find a world. Yeah, we're just chilling today, so I'm not worried about if I'm doing like a long task or anything. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be streaming anyway, so. Boo, boo, boo. It'd be cool to get the Basilisk jaw here. I'm alive. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, it's Protect from Mage. No, go over here. Alright. What's up, hard lover? How you been, my dude? It's been a long time, my friend. Set up you and you. Good. Yep, that's not happening. Dude is getting some gains. Just life. I feel that. I feel that 100%. Ugh. Maybe we're not gonna use Eagle Eye. Oh, I am ready for a nap. Dragon has her thing at I think 3:30. Oh yeah. So where's everyone? It's just chilling, lurking. Yeah, the annoying thing is like it's one of the reasons why I kind of stopped watching sports just in general. There's too many times where like you'll have a ref who really likes one team over another, right? And so they'll be like, "Oh, yeah. Look at this. So good." And then like they're so biased towards that team. They'll call every little thing against the other team, try to get the other team to lose, and it's like you see it all the time, and it's obnoxious. I mean, just taking a look at like American football, for example. Oh yeah, I can bardouche. That didn't do anything. Like, if you look at American football, right? They will be like, "Ah, oh, man, it's a high intensity game. Who knows who's gonna win? It's gonna be close." And then the ref calls like, "This guy put his hand just 2 inches too high, almost hit his face mask. That's a no-no. They go back 10 yards." And then it's like, but he didn't actually do anything. Like, you're in the middle of tackling somebody. You're not going to be like, "I'm grabbing his face. Oh no," or anything like that. Like, if you're tackling someone, you're getting hit and you're hitting someone like this, and you just like kind of little tickle on their chin, then like that's how you tackle them, you know? You can't always be like, "Oh, I gotta make sure that I wrap around them, give them a bear hug, lift them up a little bit, have a little fun, and then drop them onto the ground, give them a little suplex." It's just, I don't know. Like, when you go in to tackle somebody, you're going to tackle somebody. And then, like, the refs will be like, "Oh my god, he did this so bad." And then for the team that they like, they'll be like, "Let's go on long range so that I can get some range experience." But for the team that they like, they'll have someone like straight up just dragging them by the face mask all the way across the field, and the refs are like, "I didn't see anything." It's like, bitch, you saw it. Shut up. Get out of here with that. Okay, maybe we're not gonna do long range. We'll give it a second and see how fast this goes. But yeah, I mean, yeah, no, we're not doing that. That's ungodly slow. It's just dumb. Just professional sports in general have become really obnoxious to watch, and like I understand that these guidelines are put into place to try to protect the players and everything, but I'm sorry, if you're going into a physical contact sport and you're expecting to have no physical contact with anybody, why are you there? And the same thing with something like soccer, right? Like, if you're going in and people are kicking this ball at like dumb mile an hour, and you're like, "Oh my god, he kicked the ball and it hit me. How dare he?" Like, why are you even playing the game, man? Like, why'd you become a professional for a game in the first place? You know? Like, God, obnoxious. Oh, I gotta try to fix that. Yeah, we're gonna try to fix that while we kill some knights. How many Basilisk Knights have I actually killed so far? The Jaw is like a 1 in 1k whenever you're on task. We gotta finish this kill to be able to see. So the only reason why I'm killing the Basilisk Knights instead of the regular Basilisk is because the Knights have a chance of dropping the Basilisk Jaw, which is like a 16 mil drop. And I've actually gotten one from them before, but I've always gone with like just trying to go quicker. Yeah, there you go. You can see. I always just try to go with the quicker route of completing the task, so I never actually come fight the knights anymore, even though I should. Which side is it that was broken? This side. Alright, let's try to fix this. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be streaming for too much longer. Probably go at need to hit Walmart at some point, buy like small amounts of food because we're out of food. Okay, that's good. Get out of here, you stupid thing. Alright, now. God, this stupid metal piece. Come on, get in there. There we go. Now we let it dry. Now I have rubber cement glue on my fingers. Oh. If that doesn't hold it, then I don't know what will. Am I in need? What do you mean? Oh, the Ko-Fi thing? I mean, things are tight. I'd be lying if I said otherwise. Dragon got boned on ours, so we're like struggling for any kind of thing right now. So to give you guys an idea of how much they bone Dragon for her hours, normal work week for her is like 30 to 35 hours, right? For the past 3 weeks, she's maybe gotten like 10 hours a week. So she went from like 30 hours a week down to like 10, maybe 15 hours a week. And it's like, we can't live off of that. We can't pay any, like, she could barely pay her car. Like, she has a car payment. She barely paid it. And it's not that much of a car payment, you know? It's like, and it's still, it kills me whenever she told me, they offered me $12.25 to stay. They'll give me a raise. It's not the money that's the problem. The hourly rate's fine. It's just she ain't got no hours. It kills me, man. We're pretty much we're at the point now where we're like in a survival mode. We're hoping she's got the thing to like get onboarded in like 45 minutes or whatever, and hopefully she'll be starting like immediately, and by the end of June we can start getting things back on track. But like the full scale switch over to YouTube obviously was a financial hit on my end, so living off of the very little that I have coming in has been an interesting challenge. One that I did not want to attempt if I didn't have to, but I did. You know what I mean? A nice chill kind of day. Why? So, Twitch, we had at least like $60 to $70 a month between bits that people used because of interactive capabilities and just generalized subs. Never had much for ad revenue, I can tell you that much. But yeah, as far as like the revenue goes, it was like 3 times better than here, and I was hoping that I would be able to translate that revenue over to YouTube, but unfortunately YouTube really lacks the interactive capabilities that Twitch has, and Twitch doesn't even have that much interaction. So like people would use bits on Twitch to do like sound alerts and have fun with like jump scares and stuff like that. And yeah, it's been fun. Oh, yes. Yeah, why is yes. Gotcha. Well, I mean others might not know, so might as well explain it. But also with switching over to only YouTube, not a lot of people like YouTube's stream capabilities, so we lost some people. They never came over with us, which kind of sucks. So we're pretty much starting from ground zero again, and it's annoying to say the least. Every time I feel like things started going in a good way, another thing happened, we back to ground zero. I speak hard lover. I do speak hard lover. My brain also doesn't work all that great anymore. My medical stuff has been getting real bad. I make fun of it, but my ability to actually like speak has actually started to struggle a little bit. It's been real shitty. I don't think my brain works quite how it used to anymore. Yeah, I'm just figuring it out one day at a time. So what's been going on with you, hard lover? Anything fun and exciting? Chubbs? He's one of the people who aren't a big fan of YouTube. So he swings by here and there, but he doesn't really come around like he used to, which I understand. Like I said, I don't blame anybody for not wanting to watch on YouTube. Like I know YouTube has a long way to go to be able to compete stream wise with Twitch, but it's just so much more stable. Yeah, the only couple people from the old crew that really still come around on a regular basis is Shmi and Renzo. The rest has been bringing in new people, which is a breath of fresh air because we haven't had new people for I don't know how long. What, 2.5 years? So it's nice that we're getting new people. It just sucks that we lost our old people in the process. You know what I mean? A rune spear. Why do I have a feeling that's actually a rare drop and I should be upset that I just got that? That's a 1 in 52. Okay, so it's not that rare. I'll never get rid of you. Thinking about buying a van? Why are you thinking about buying a van? What are you going to do with a van? You going to go super mobile? Start driving around, be like, haha, it's hard lover. I could see you doing that. You're trying. I mean, that'd be fun. Yeah, we're just chilling. Last like month and a half, I've been going through like some serious burnout and like imposter syndrome, so I haven't been doing anything too crazy. I'm starting to kind of get back into it a little bit. Like I'm still struggling with it, but I'm at least starting to like come out of the funk that I've been in. So I hope I continue coming out of the funk that I've been in. Will I? I have no idea, but I'm hopeful. So we'll see. I gotta pee. I think we might call it a day. I'm thinking probably in the next week or so I'm gonna start the new approach that I'm gonna go with as far as like TikTok and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, even as far as like stream goes, right now we're actually at a bit of a lull and a slow point. We were killing it not long ago. Like we were doing really good, um, hitting like 10, 15 likes every stream, having a whole bunch of people come in and chat. But as it's starting to get nicer out, a lot of people aren't really watching streams. They're going outside and enjoying the nice weather, especially now that they can, because, we're not just forced to stay indoors and never go or do anything. It's like you're allowed to live. So they're like, screw inside, I'm going outside. So it's just kind of a lull right now. One that I'm working to get out of. You see the lull? Yeah. I mean, even if you look back at like past streams, right? We had like this growing momentum and then it kind of just tapered off. And you can kind of tell like when it started to get nice out because it's going up, 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 plateaued, and then started going down. Which it sucks, but like it's gonna happen. I don't blame anybody for going outside. It is nice outside most days now, so but yeah, a lot of my energy lately, especially because of the lull, has been going towards uh some of the classes that I've been taking and like putting myself into a better position to be able to make content in a better way. And the time that I'm not doing that, I'm working on Raids of Love stuff because Raids of Love is going to start becoming more and more as time progresses, right? So I'm okay with spending less time on my stuff and more time on Raids of Love because of the potential that Raids of Love has. Okay, let's try to get this rubber cement off. Dragon will be coming in here soon. She'll be coming in to say she's leaving. She shouldn't be gone long, but here we go. Oh, something that you did miss, Hard Lover. I opened up an Etsy store. Got our first sale yesterday, which is pretty awesome. I'm slowly doing like any good games lately. Raids of Love. Oh, you don't even know about Raids of Love? Dude, you missed a lot then. Raids of Love has been going on for a year and a half now. Um, but yeah, I've been doing like recreations of like known things from games. Like the dagger on there is from old school RuneScape. The blades are the blades of chaos from God of War. I have a Junimo and a Star Drop that I'm working on and should be going up on the store here at some point in the next couple of weeks. Like a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, so Raids of Love. God, how do we sum up Raids of Love in a quick, concise way? So if you know the charity stuff that I was always into, right? I kind of took it one step further. Um, the hate raids started to become a huge thing on Twitch, what, back in 2021, right? And so I had the idea of like doing love raids instead of hate raids, right? And so I went to Jason from AW Rebels. I was like, hey, check out this idea. I think it'd be really cool. Might be worth a try. And it got really, really good feedback. And so we kept doing it and we kept like building these streamers up. We would just go into their streams, hype them up, maybe drop some bits, drop some subs, have a lot of fun, get them excited to be streaming again, especially the people who were targeted by the hate raids, right? And people were really gravitating towards it and really enjoying it. So we were like, okay, so how can we take this another step further? And so we decided to add in a charity focus. You've been busy? I understand. Um, but yeah, so we added in a charity focus and we did our first charity for Center for Suicide Awareness, and we worked closely with them to set it up for our like trial run. And then by the end of 2022, we've raised over $15,000 for 8 different charities. And it was like Center for Suicide Awareness, Able Gamers, Trans Empowerment Project, NAACP, um, you know, a wide variety, not just sticking to one charity type. And we've actually got a lot of people saying that it's one of their favorite things and like giving really good feedback on it. And so for 2023, we decided to slow the charity stuff down a little bit and more foster a community versus like actually try to raise a ton of money because, you know, as much as we want to, like Jason AW Rebels, he was over on Facebook and Facebook screwed over all of their partners. So he didn't really have the time or money to focus on doing the charity stuff. I obviously have been in a tight spot for a little while, so I didn't have any time to really focus on charity stuff. So we're like, all right, let's slow down, let's build and foster this community and like build it up to be something way better than we ever could imagine. And so this year, while we're still doing charity based things, we're more building the community of the Raids of Love community versus just trying to like raise a ton of money and see how much money we can raise by the end of the year kind of deal. And the nice thing about it is it's like it's not just my channel and his channel. It's we bring in different streamers, they bring in their communities, and it's all people who believe in what we're doing, in the good that we can provide for the people out there who need it the most. And so it's really nice because we're starting to see a positive impact. I actually had someone tell me the other day that how we do things and approach things for Raids of Love inspired them to make their content in a similar manner. And so like we're actually starting to see people be inspired by what we're doing without even being a part of it. And we're open to pretty much anybody joining. You just have to be open-minded and not a racist, sexist religiousist douchebag, right? Like anybody, as long as you're a decent person, you can be a part of it. Like we don't care how big or small, right? Um, but yeah, so we've been fostering that more. But it's getting to the point where on Tuesday I actually have a meeting with a company who may actually like want to may actually work with us and like sponsor some events or like match donations during an event or something like that for a charity, and that'll be really cool. But we're trying to get like more and more brands on board with it. So like one of the things that I do personally, because I got the 3D printer.
Did you fix it?
Just be careful, I don't know how dry it is.
When did you fix it?
Whenever. I mean, it should be mostly dry. Just.
Giving you a kiss. I'm heading out.
I love you.
I might stop and go and just get cat litter with the card.
Pick up something small for dinner then. Something we can make quick.
We have noodles, but we need butter.
Yeah.
So should I just pick up butter?
That's fine. I mean, you can also, if you want to just wait, come back, and then we'll go to Walmart. Yeah, we'll just go to Walmart when you get back. I love you. But yeah, what was I saying? Brands. We're trying to get brands to like work with us and do a whole bunch of cool things with it, because like the more brands and the more people that we can reach, the better we can, you know, do positive things for people. And that's really all we're looking for. Like everybody who's a part of it right now, nobody's getting paid, not me, not Jason, nobody. In the future, could we? Maybe. Like if we actually turn it into a full-scale like charitable organization, which has been talked about, but we're nowhere close to even remotely being able to do that, then maybe people would get paid. Like Jason and I would get a certain amount, and then like we would pay the marketing and the social media and stuff like that, but it would never be something substantial kind of deal. But it's something that we're working on to continue creating, because I mean the way that we all look at it is there's so much negativity and hate no matter where you go online anymore, that having a little beacon called Raids of Love, where you can find positivity and acceptance no matter who you are, is kind of what we want to make. We also have a website. That's our website. I don't think it's been updated for a while, but that's our website. But yeah, and then, I mean, besides that, obviously I'm in a new room, a new place. Um, Dragon, who was the one who came over and said she was leaving, her and I ended up moving last year, which was kind of nice. She is going to college not far from here, and where we were before, it was an hour drive there and then an hour drive back. So, especially like she's in band, right? So she had band camp in August last year, and we hadn't moved yet, and so she would wake up at like 6 a.m. to get up there for like 8 a.m. because of traffic and everything. Then she'd be there from 8 a.m. to like 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening, and then she would have an hour drive back, and she like it was just, it was dumb. And so we ended up just finding a new place, and this place has been so much better. I heard a boo-doo-doo-doo. Who but-a-doo-dooed me? Hi, lover. thank you for the Ko-Fi donation. I super appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Oh, believe me, you have no idea how much that helps. Like, up until the first Etsy sale yesterday, my bank account was in the negative, so it helps a ton. So thank you. But yeah, I mean, I guess in a way, like I've started to lay the groundwork for really taking my channel and like building something way bigger than I ever did, right? But I'm also at the point now where it's like I work so hard to build up to the point where I can grow things that I'm so burnt out that I'm not growing things. You know what I mean? So once I kind of get out of this funk, I'm hoping that I can really hit the ground running. I do know you. I appreciate it, man. If you want to, I highly suggest jumping into the Raids of Love Discord. Um, we actually it I want people to start using it more, but um, we have a looking for game area. So if you're playing a game and you want to hang out with some people who you don't have to worry if they're gonna be like a rude dickbag to you, but you can just do some gaming with them. That'd be the place to do it. Um, yeah, Discord link is there. Yeah, we just made a looking for game section. Everybody there is under the assumption that it doesn't matter if you win or lose, you just have fun. And they're good people there. It's funny because I'm like the quote unquote leader, creator, founder, whatever you want to call it for Raids of Love. Like anytime we invite new streamers and their communities in, I'm in investigation mode. I'm like I don't have anything to use. I got like an hour or a magnifying glass. Like, what kind of person are you? You know what I mean? Like I'm scouring their socials, lurking in their streams, like watching just in the darkness, like, are you truly a nice person or is it an act? I'll find out. Like I become an investigator detective. It's kind of funny. I've actually turned a couple people away because of it, believe it or not. Speaking of Renzo! Renzo! I gotta shake his tree a little bit. Ah, there he is. Do you still hang out with engorged? Do you still hang out with I'm gonna say the name wrong. Dembai, the the one that we love rated the one time. Has the ID. I thought about this the other day. I haven't actually like full scale like popped in and chatted in their stream, or else I'd do it. But if you do, see if they want to jump in and become part of the Raids of Love community. You have them on currently on another tab. Oh, interesting. Wow, it's like it was meant to be. But yeah, see if they want to join in on the Raids of Love community. I know there's Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Ooh, I haven't played a Pokemon game in so long. PokeMMO was the last one. Let's be honest. PokeMMO is okay, but like, ooh, you know, yeah. I've been meaning to ask them, and I keep forgetting, and I don't know what made me think about it today, but yeah, either like DM or just like slip it in there, like, hey, talking to the Raids of Love people. If you want to join in, you're more than welcome to. We remember you. I'll probably have you give me a rundown of their system if you know it pretty decently, if they decide to join, by the way, Renzo. I gotta pee. I said we may be calling it a day here soon. That was like a half hour ago. Gotta go. Alright, man. It was good seeing you again. We'll have to catch up. I don't know their entire system out of your head. Right. So, if I'm being completely honest, and I hope it doesn't come across as an asshole, but that's actually why I didn't ask them originally, because I don't know enough, and like my ignorance of DID and of their system and everything intimidated and frightened me. And so I was like, I don't know if I want to bring that in, because like that's going to be really intimidating and crazy for some people, and it'll be hard to keep track of. But I'm coming to the point where it's like, as long as they're okay with people sometimes getting it wrong, and like explaining and having a conversation about that, if people do get it wrong, um then I'm okay with it. Like, we're inclusive to everybody. I feel bad because I was hesitant to include them, and they're part of everybody. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just I I I have no other better way to say it. I was just intimidated. But yeah, if you happen to mention it, if you slip it in on the side and be like, hey, talking to the Raise the Love community, they remember you. If you want to join in, you're more than welcome to. That kind of deal, you know? We'll slip and slide them a line. Just preface it with a, you'll need to explain this because it's a uncommon occurrence, especially in the content creator world. Honestly, I give you mad props just in general for continuing to hang out with them, because like I lurk in their streams here and there, but like actively hanging out is like, that intimidated me even, and it was like, ugh. I'm an asshole for this, but I don't want to come off as an asshole when I talk about how I'm an asshole. It's a vicious cycle of asshole-ish nature. My chin is itchy. Bim, 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 ba-dim, ba-dim, bim. Okay, well, I do think now is when I'm gonna call it a day. We killed, what, like 30 of these basilisks so far? We started out with 215, I think. Here's an idea. I'm open for it. I killed 34 of them. A very slow task. Been here for almost an hour. Do some throwback raids. So I don't forget to mention it. You're in the Raids of Love Discord, right? I would throw it in the suggestions section. I mean, it's a good idea. I just can't promise that I'll remember it. But I mean, I do like that idea. It's kind of like, hey, we remember you. How have you been? Do you remember us? We came in and splurged our love all over you. And now we're doing it again, damn it. Take our splurged love. Just sounds so weird. Why do I gotta make things sound so weird? But yeah, that would be a good idea. And it'd be a good way to approach people who we may have thought about approaching but didn't approach. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, boom. But all right, I'm gonna call it a day here. I'm gonna go take a pee. Dragon's thing is at 3:30. She left early again. I don't know why, but she did. But I'm gonna go chill, and then when she gets back, we're gonna spend the very little amount of money that we have to try to get some necessities at Walmart. So, as always, thank you guys so much for coming in, lurking, chatting, hanging out. I hope you guys all enjoyed the newest edition of the the Plumber Chronicles. I know that's everybody's favorite thing to wait for and get to. How will the Plumber Chronicles end? Find out Wednesday? Question mark. Um, but yeah, I will be back tomorrow. I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow. Today was a nice little chill stream. We got our first Etsy sale. I'm gonna keep hyping that up. If you have any suggestions for me to like maybe try to recreate, Renzo, I know you said some crazy ass beast thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how well it's gonna happen, but I mean I can maybe try, but I don't think that's a task. But we'll see. But yeah, suggestions for things that I could 3D print and sell, always appreciated. Um, and then we'll go from there. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for all the likes, hanging out, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Boy, go.